morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told how to voice the radio. So today, well, I told you we were out of Pokemon Go reveals. Turns out, that was a lie, and I'm sorry. You see, there are a few things we need to talk about for the Pokemon Go set that we have yet to talk about for the Pokemon Go set. I'm very sorry, but that's alright, ladies and gentlemen. We can talk about them today. And to be fair, at least one of the stories we couldn't have talked about before today anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, first of all, we've had these codes, and I need to give a little bit of a shout out here, because there was a lovely person, Bobbing Head, over on Twitter, who made me aware of this. And essentially, the codes that are given away in the Pokemon Go packs, we've actually now got a look at what they give you, what's out there. Now, we can go to an English language site here, and it tells us the Pokemon TCG Pokemon Go expansion, which will feature cards themed after Pokemon Go, will be available to purchase starting June the 17th in the Asia Pacific region, that is, of course, today, and July the 1st worldwide. Products in the Pokemon TCG Pokemon Go expansion line contain a single-use offer code that can be redeemed in-app for a random assortment of items, and if you're lucky, avatar item sets. The offer code can be redeemed between June the 17th and July the 31st, 2024. So you got just over 2 years to go and redeem them, and quite frankly, if you've not redeemed them in that time frame, you've got nobody to blame but yourself. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? That just tells us, hey, you can get stuff from the codes. That's not very helpful. So what we do is we head over to the official Japanese website where they help us a lot more. There are also special dress-up items to commemorate this collaboration project. A set of t-shirt and hat. The hat has the same design as Pikachu. Remember, we do actually have this Pikachu card, which has the hat. But then also there is going to be Pikachu wearing the hat, which is going to be available in-game for a limited time. So it's not the best hat in the world, but they are really pushing that hat. And as much as I describe it as not the best hat in the world, if I see that hat for sale on, for instance, the official Pokemon Center or whatever, I'm probably going to go and buy it. And I'm not really going to pretend I'm not, because that would be a waste of my time. But you can get that for your avatar, which is kind of cool. And it looks like it is literally split into essentially 8 different sets. So you could get yourself an incubator, or you could get yourself a picture of that Pikachu with a rare candy. It is worth noting the lovely Joe from Cerebi.net has told me that those pictures are stickers to use in Pokemon Go, the ones which is clearly using artwork from the cards, like that wonderful Kurimitsu Wartortle, as an example. Yeah, that one's there, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, the Kurimitsu artwork in this set has just been... it's been a thing of absolute beauty, ladies and gentlemen. It's making me very, very happy indeed. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And then, of course, you know, the big one that everyone's supposed to want is, of course, the Avatar set, where you do get the t-shirt and you get the hat and all of that good stuff. I'm not going to sit here and just list out what's in each of the packs. You can clearly see them on there, but that's what they are. Now, one very interesting thing that the lovely Alpha TCG has gone and shown us is this from the special collection, which contains 6 codes. And it seems like in Japan, you actually get a code card in the set, in the individual booster packs. But over here, what we get is essentially, we get 1 code per booster pack, but what we actually get is a card with the correct number of codes on, rather than actually having the code card in each booster pack. I believe that's what they're doing over in Japan. And you know what? This is kind of cool. It makes things easier for us. Also means those code cards in Japan are going to be moderately sought after, and I don't know, that seems like fun. You know what else seems like fun and makes me want to buy a bazillion packs of Pokemon Go? There's energy. And look, we've all got a million basic energy. I have got so many packs of basic energy from Elite Trainer boxes, and I don't buy that many Elite Trainer boxes, that I'm now starting to use them as just proxies when I'm filling in my binder to just put a note on of what's going to go in this spot when I get the card. But this energy Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I can make an exception for this energy. Firstly, they're holo. Secondly, they've got the Pokemon Go logo printed on. I want a playset. Now, I don't know what a playset is. Let's say 12. I want 12 of all of these. Now, you will notice that Fairy is not included here. And that is kind of important. We do sometimes see that when Japanese products use the energy symbols, fairy energy kind of gets poked onto them. That's not the case. That's not happened here. What we've got is just the 8 energy types, the 8 basic energy types, which are around in the game at the moment. And they're beautiful. And they did this, remember, they did this with Celebrations. When Celebrations came around, we actually had, not here, but over in Japan and other Asian territories, they did have one holo energy in every pack, which was awesome. And I loved that. And I really, really, really wanted it to happen over here, but it's just not. Remember, there was a booster box opening over on the official Japanese YouTube channel, and they did show that each pack did come with one holo energy, and for what it's worth, they did confirm that there are literal physical code cards in Japanese packs. It doesn't look like either of those things are coming out in English packs, which is really sad. The holo energy is brilliant, and the code cards, I mean, look, in terms of use, clearly having all the codes, and it looks like you can literally redeem them all from one QR code, clearly makes a lot more sense, and I'm not arguing otherwise. I'm just saying that I like the cards. They're cool, all right? They're just nice. And that's not coming here, and that's a little bit sad. It is worth pointing out the 25th anniversary energy also didn't give you fairy energy, so, you know, feel free to be upset about that. Also, feel free to be upset about the fact that the image they showed us clearly could be in 2 rows of 4 instead of a row of 5 and a row of 3, and that's actually kind of annoying. So yeah, once again, the Japanese packs are cooler. This is a second mini set in recent memory where there's cool holo stamped energy in Japan in every pack, but not over here. And I'm sorry, I cannot be the only one that's a little bit upset by that. In weirder news, the lovely Primal Lugia, he of Poker Guardian, has made us aware of something. You see, Homu_Bododge over on Twitter went and tweeted out this image. And what's really weird is that clearly at least one of those looks like it's been resealed. It looks like a resealed booster box. It looks like somebody's opened it, put something else in of much less value but of roughly equal weight, and then resealed it really badly. Want to know what's weird? Yeah, they're from the same carton, or the same case, we would say over here. The same box of booster boxes. So it's totally legit. Like, it's definitely 100% totally legit, but for some reason, the wrapping is very different. Now, I did have this a little while ago with a booster box of Battle Region I bought off Amazon, and I'm always slightly scared buying off Amazon because I'm always a little bit worried I'm going to get a fake box or something like that. Incidentally, I bought off of Amazon Japan a bunch of times, and they have been hyper reliable. Just to be clear, I am not recommending you go to Amazon Japan. I'm not saying you should use Amazon Japan, because, as I've said many times, you guys are responsible for your own orders. I am telling you my experience. You can choose to follow that or ignore it. I don't really mind. Just remember that if I'm saying, hey, I used Amazon Japan and it was great, that's not me saying you should use Amazon Japan, I'm recommending it. That is literally just me saying, hey, I used Amazon Japan and it went well. Nothing more than that. So, and that was all good. And it was exactly what I expected it to be. And I got exactly what I was expecting to get, and the pulls were perfect, and it was absolutely fully legit. So sometimes the wrapping looks a bit weird, and if the wrapping does look a bit weird, maybe don't read too much into this. Now, there is one more thing that I do need to tell you about here, and it's very small, and it's a lovely little story on which to end the video, because another thing that the lovely Primal Lugia has made me aware of is this tweet from PNGN-san over on Twitter, which shows this Mewtwo from Pokemon Go, which showed up in Shibuya a little while ago. How amazing is that? It's so cool. I really like this. I would happily take a little day trip out to go and have a look at this. And it's not an option, let's be clear. I cannot go on a day trip to Shibuya right now, which is a little bit upsetting. Here's another image from Shadow Flat, showing it in the daytime, where admittedly it does look a little bit less cool, but they've also gone and shown us that there is also a Professor Willow statue, which can gone to be seen. It's not really terribly TCG related, but while we're having a little bit of a Pokemon Go video, I figured it was worth having a chat about them at the end. So don't expect physical code cards in packs of Pokemon Go. Looks like we're just getting a sheet of all the codes on. Be very upset that Japan again has stamped Holo Energy that we don't. So, I don't know, sorry about that. And we've now had confirmation of what those items that come on the code cards are, which is really cool. Also, if you're anywhere near Shibuya, go check out those statues, would you? Because they look awesome. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear from you guys. I want to know anything you want to tell me about Pokemon Go, or really anything else. So go nuts in the comment section, would you? But be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at Lawasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.